Hi Gemini, how are you this evening? My name is Cheryl Lynn and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one's going to be, I believe, for April 5th, 6th, and 7th. I hope so anyways. It could be the 4th, 5th, and 6th now that I think about it. But I hope it's for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, okay? I hope I didn't screw that up on all of them. Anyway, so I'm going to do it like I always do. I will call out all 12 signs and I will pull 2 cards for each. At the bottom, I will pull 2 cards for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's to give you some insight into what the dynamic is currently between you and the person that came to your mind when I first called out the sign. And at the bottom, it is to give you a little bit of insight into what could possibly be coming towards you this weekend. Hopefully giving you the ability to more easily navigate your weekend or something, okay? That's the hope here. All right, let's see what we get. This one's for my Geminis. Okay. Alrighty, guys, from the top, let's see. If you're a Gemini currently dealing with an Aries, I have the 2 of Swords, and I have the Knight of Wands. So this Aries is viewing you as somebody who is definitely dealing with some sort of confusion right now. There's a sense of uncertainty, and I believe they find you to be rather frustrated and angry about the situation. Possibly they're part of the situation, part of the confusion. I don't think they want to be or intended to be part of the confusion, but they are, it seems like. Okay, all right. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Taurus, I have the 9 of Wands, and then I have the 3 of Cups. This Taurus is viewing you as somebody who is very wounded. You've been through a lot. You made it to the other side, but it's been tough. With the 3 of Cups here, I feel like possibly most of the wounding came from some kind of a third-party situation, Gemini. That's how this feels. And you're on the mend is what it feels like. This feels like a friend, really. But okay, if you are a Gemini dealing with another Gemini, so I think this is pretty much you talking to yourself. We've got the 3 of Wands and the Chariot. You're telling yourself, go. Go towards your future. Leave this behind, whatever's going on right here, and just move forward. Okay? If you are a Gemini dealing with a Cancer, I have the 4 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. The Cancer is viewing you in the Queen of Cups. So you're loving and nurturing and intuitive and somebody who can't seem to hold up your boundaries, okay? With the 4 of Pentacles, they see you as somebody who's holding on to something from your past for dear life. Something that no doubt does no longer serve you, but you are still hanging on to it for sure and refusing to let go, okay? If you are a Gemini dealing with a Leo, I have the 2 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. The Leo is viewing you as somebody who they have a cup full of love that they would love to hand it to you. With the 2 of Wands, you're standing at some sort of crossroads and have not yet decided if you're going to let them in, it looks like. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Virgo, we have the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. So there's a ton of history and nostalgia between you and this Virgo. They're viewing you as somebody who is restricted right now by your thoughts. For some reason, your thoughts are making you stuck, like you can't move forward or backwards. That's how they see it. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Libra, I have the 2 of Cups and the Tower. So there is a divine union of some sort here between you and the Libra. For some of you, it's romantic. For others of you, this is a very strong, long-standing friendship, it feels like. Either way, I guess there's a strong friendship here. The Tower is falling right now between the 2 of you, and I get the feeling that it's over some sort of massive transformations you're going through. I don't feel like it's the end for the 2 of you, but I do feel like things between you have to be rebuilt, okay? If you are a Gemini dealing with a Scorpio, I have the King of Swords and the Sun. The Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who could make them very happy if only you would let emotion in. That's how they see you. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the High Priestess and the World. The Sagittarius is viewing you as somebody who kept a lot of secrets, or who has figured out that they kept a lot of secrets. There was a lot of secrets here, period, and for that reason, the cycle is closing out. In this situation, I feel like it has come to a total end. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So the Capricorn is definitely looking at you as somebody that they would like to build a sturdy foundation on, to build on top of. You're coming across to somebody who's in the Queen of Pentacles. So you are nurturing, loving, you're a big picture person. You know, you don't let trivial little things derail you. It looks like a good opportunity there if you want to take it. It looks like it could be solid. If you are a Gemini dealing with an Aquarius, I have the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. Right off the top, the only issue I see here is that both you and this Aquarius are in your masculine, which is always difficult. I'm not saying totally undoable, but definitely difficult, okay? You're both standing pretty much in boss energy. It's just like a duel to see who's the strongest. You know what I'm saying? The Aquarius is going to win out, it looks like, to me. But at any rate, there is a lot of loyalty and a lot of emotion here between the two of you. Possibly you are in this King of Pentacles because of this Aquarius helping you get there. So maybe this is one of those where the student has to compete against the master. I'm not sure. Anyways, if you are a Gemini dealing with the Pisces, I have the Four of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Pisces views you as somebody who's incredibly independent. This is somebody who definitely looks up to you. It's a soul contract for real. It's somebody who is destined to be in your life. As were you to them, both of you are teaching each other things, okay? I don't think that's romantic, but anyways. Okay, for Friday, you've got the Hangman and Justice. So Justice is right around you trying to play out, and for some reason you're staying stuck and not allowing it to. That's how I feel about Friday. Saturday, I have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody needs to come forward with a small apology. They're not moving very quickly, if at all. They're dragging their feet. I don't know if there's ego involved here for sure. Anyways, and Sunday, I've got the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Some kind of communication turns into a miscommunication, it looks like, on Sunday and has you all stressed out. But I'm sure it will work itself out, okay? Lord knows you can communicate, Gemini. Okay, so this is what I have for you, this week. Whew, we made it under time. Okay, anybody looking for a private reading, just send me a message and I'll get you the details. I'll be back by Sunday anyways with your weekly readings. And is that it? That's pretty much it, I think. All right. I hope you guys have a great week. All right. Take care.